What's up, Daily Fab Gamers? Thank you so much for watching my stream. Before we jump into this red-hot action, let's review the rules. Don't be a dick. This should go without saying, but better safe than sorry. Chat with me. You know that I can talk at my computer for hours, but it's more fun when my computer talks back. And let's have a good time. I'm here to get sweaty, but that doesn't mean we can't have fun while I do it. Use the chat command deck for a link to the list I'm playing here. It's also in the video description. Some of these decks are sick, and you might want to play them in real life. In that case, let me refer you to Hamel from the Bazaar. It's never been more affordable to play in the flesh and blood. Players have been buying the cards they need from Hamel for years. I started shopping from him in 2023 and have never found a better deal. The Bazaar's prices are the lowest for singles, full sets, and class sets, including new releases. Omens of the Third Age set bundles are available now and ship both domestically and internationally. Use the chat command HAMEL for contact info, then reach out on Blue Sky, Discord, email, or Twitter to see what he can do for you. Using the data command will produce a link to Fablazing.com, the best source for deck list, matchup, and tournament data. Do you have too much money? Give some of it to me. Custom channel tokens, as used by 2025 US National Champion and World's 2025 Top 8 competitor Majin Bey, are available from my Ko-Fi. Follow my tournament journey and spam the coolest emojis by becoming a channel member. And remember that channel members get matchup guides, post-game notes, elevated chat privileges, and more. Now settle in and get cozy because the stream begins now. Hey, happy Friday, everyone. I missed it yesterday. Brandon Stulzer and Goosey, thank you for joining up as channel members. You get the Jarl matchup guide, testing notes, and elevated chat privileges, which means emojis, and you can just spam the shit out of them. Just like so many emojis. Everyone else is limited to 5. You get to use all of them. Flying high in the thumbnail, but the maybe board is crazy work. What is the maybe board in this list? We got a bunch of stuff. The flying highs are just in the maybe board because I'm going to put them in. Reese, it's called showmanship. We like to walk through the thought process as we're deck building, which in this case is just boarding out quick succession and then putting in flying high. That's what we do here. We did it. The change is made. Why are we playing flying high? Because I want to make NIMBY better. Because the last time we played NIMBY, it was very underwhelming. What's up, Ian? What's up, Bun? It was underwhelming, and there are a couple ways that we can fix that. One is we just block down more. We're more mid-rangey. So, enemy hero attacks us, our hand doesn't super convert. We just block for 9, and then play NIMBY, find a Nimblism, arsenal it, have a 5-card hand next turn. The way this deck is constructed does not block super well, so if I did want to take that approach, we're probably moving Fry to the sideboard and replacing it with Gone in a Flash or Voltbound Duality, just something that blocks 3. This deck has too many 2 blocks in it for me to feel really good about being mid-rangey with NIMBY. So the other way to approach it is to put in cards like Flying High that actually support NIMBY. Quick Succession does not do that. Quick Succession does not give go again to NIMBY, so you are reliant on a banked Embodiment of Lightning, which our deck doesn't really make, or Arc Lightning, or Snapdragon Scalers, or Captain's Call. Like Ian said, out of office for PT Vegas went on today. Nice. Mine is set up for next week. And I'm already getting Teams messages from coworkers saying, hey, here's a bunch of stuff for you to get done on Monday. So the flying high is really for NIMBY. I mean, it helps all of our stuff. The one thing it really doesn't help with compared to quick succession is buffing our dashing flash foot. We get to give it go again. It will get +1 from its own effect. But quick succession is giving Flashfoot another +1, so it attacks for 5, which means it's more likely to connect, which means more likely to get the embodiment, which has the side benefit of working with NIMBY. Am I convinced that Flying High is going to be a good addition to the deck as opposed to Quick Succession? Not really. I think that trying so hard to support NIMBY is worse than just adding more 3 blocks or not playing NIMBY. Like, Nimbalism on its own is not a super exciting card. It's a Welcome to Wraith common. It's a 0 for 3 with Go Again, but it doesn't turn on our sword. It needs an attack to work. But compared to Electrostatic Discharge, and I've been thinking a lot about this, and talking to all of you the last time I played Aurora on Monday, compared to Electrostatic Discharge, Nimbalism is actually better for the deck. It has synergy with Face Purgatory. It works better with Arc Lightning. Electrostatic Discharge without Channel Lightning Valley, wanting Lightning cards in pitch, or Starfall to turn on, or Gone in a Flash to combo with doesn't actually do anything besides also be a 0 for 3, but that one doesn't block. So Nimbalism is actually better in the deck even without NIMBY. I just really want to play a 0 for 6 in my aggro deck. So we're going to try to make it work with Flying High. If not, we can just mess with the way this deck is built. There are already some cards that I don't have in the list that I want to play around with, one of them being Tempestuous Kiss. I think 2 copies of for certain matchups, like Syndra or Phi, being able to be disruptive in a way that they can't really address. And if we are playing Tempestuous Kiss, then Yellow Quick Succession gets even better because it pitches for Tempestuous Kiss. Aurora still has that problem where she has 1 floating resource if she pitches a blue to play Kiss, and then follow up with Scorpio. The only 1 cost I'm playing in my deck is Dashing Flashfoot, and there's sort of a non-bow there if we send Tempestuous Kiss first, because it gets the Go Again from a Quick Succession, Dashing Flashfoot doesn't, so then we're actually sending Flashfoot first. If it doesn't connect, the Tempestuous Kiss doesn't shoot for 1 Arcane or get +1. There's a lot of room to experiment with Aurora, but I at least want to say that I tried Flying High before I totally discount NIMBY. Adding more 3 blocks into the deck, which, speaking of, let's put Voltbound Duality in the maybe board too, because that's one I want to mess around with. It blocks 3, it attacks for 4. I think it's better Gone in a Flash with what we're trying to do with this deck. Shoot. No, I want to look at it. But it blocks for 3. It is a Tunic outlet. It is another way to kill your low health opponent on their turn when they don't have cards in hand to pitch to AB1. I think there's something here. I don't think it's good enough on its face to just like auto-include, but it's another card I would want to play around with, and it lets us be more mid-rangey with NIMBY. It also means that all of my friends who paid way too much money to get a playset of Marvel Voltbound Duality in Prague get to actually use them. So, not a ton of super exciting changes to make to the deck today, but we're gonna ship it, and we're gonna see if Flying High makes any kind of noticeable impact. What would I think of Kiss plus Pummel? I think it's very cute. I think that list exists, but it isn't this one. Like, if I'm playing Pummel in Aurora in the 80, I want way more blues than I actually have, because then I am looking to do blue Tunic, Kiss, Pummel. We're probably playing Command and Conquer. We might be playing Voltaic Impact, the 2 for 6 that makes a Lightning Flow on hit. I'm more interested in playing cards that make Lightning Flow, so I'm playing Voltbound, Jolton. Am I blanking on the name of this card? The 1 for 3 that come to fight, but Aurora. Kassai, this is all fine. We put in Press because she's defensive. Probably put in Sigil of Suffering. We'll put in Exudes. What's blocking? I've never blocked once in my life. Junkoing 0-0 on the calling because when we day tune the PT, that's me. This hand is almost very good. I think we just go Grasp. Pitch these 2? pass? Can Arsenal exude here? That is quite a hand, Kassai. Am I blocking? No. What am I doing here? Being sad that my exudes aren't lightning attacks. This is certainly a turn from Kassai, coming in for 7. My line is just going to be Arc Lightning, Exude, Close Chain, Flying High, Exude. Maybe we press it, maybe we don't. Really hope that with future expansion slots, Quick Strike Aurora becomes a thing. I'm sure she will. I mean, LSS has been pretty transparent that they are like really pushing the whole expansion slots complete heroes. So it would not surprise me that they are really like, we want her to be bad, and then later she's going to be good. And I think she gets good by playing more quick strike effects. We're just pushing damage here. Like, this is not a terribly exciting turn cycle, and I am just going to arsenal this lightning press. There's no reason to play it here. Now there's a reason to play it. This is an interesting... Again, what is Scorpio? We get to go Arc Lightning, Burn Up Shock, Nimblism, Nimby, find a Nimblism, press, and turn. And I'm not blocking here. Blood Follows Blade is definitely spooky, but like, I still don't think it was right to block there. It would have been a pretty heads-up block to like face Purgate. My hand converts really well. I also get to kill this Cell Sword with Arc Lightning. No Scorpio last turn? I could not. I did not have a lightning attack on the combat chain. Is one reason of several why Scorpio is worse than Starfall. Let's shoot that idiot. Let's shoot that idiot. Let's find a Nimblism. I wish this deck was good. I think she's alright. Do you have a defense reaction? You do. This is fine. Hey, we set up a 5-card hand. Alright. Now we get to lock in. Now it feels like our deck is going to do something. So we get to go Quick Succession, Skyward Serenade, Embodiment Skizzic, play Nimblism, send Nimby, find Nimblism. The Nimby comes in for 7 go again. Close Chain, Nimblism, Skizzic for 7 go again. Depending on if she Kabutos or not, we can Scorpio Arsenal the Surge, which means I'm not blocking this because my hand is really good. She gets a gold, she's going to get to Grains. These are all fine. We take some damage and we feel okay about it. My turn is about to be pretty dang good. So play Quick Succession, play Serenade. Here is the benefit of Nimby not consuming the go again from Quick Succession, is that you get the embodiment trigger on Nimby. It has go again. The go again from Quick Succession is floating, so then we close chain, play the Nimblism. Skizzic now has go again, and we get the full, well, 2 of the benefits of Quick Succession. If this was like Rabble, then I would get the full. Because I've just taken some damage. We got our Scorpio. I mean, it gets Dynamo, but like, whatever. We even get a card in Arsenal. This hand doesn't do a ton. If Flying High was Quick Succession, I would feel much better about it. Have I tried Promise of Plenty yet? I have not. Wouldn't it be better to go Succession, NIMBY, 2x Nimbalism? I don't know if it's better per se. Would have been a different line, like it spreads the damage more. I go 3-10 instead of 7-8. Or 3-11 instead of 6-8. I don't think it super matters. This hand definitely sends Burn Up Shock. What I'm wondering is if this hand also... Does this hand do Face Purgatory? Does this hand do, like, this block? It's awkward that Fry doesn't block here because I'm still getting hit by the hot streak potentially. My thinking is just Kassai is on AB0, so the path definitely hits. I think I can take this. She Blood Follows Blades here, but like, sure. Burn Up, Flying High, Path, Fry, Surge, Sword. What's interesting about the sword here, she has not drawn a card yet, so she has to pitch to send the Saber to kill the Dynamo. What I'm wondering is if I could like, no, I can't do that. I'm like, can I Flying High Sword the Cell Sword? Like, what I can do here is Burn Up Shock, shoot the Cell Sword, send the rest of my turn, and then end by Scorpioing the Cell Sword. I think we just take the 3. I, like, should probably start blocking. There, we'll block that one. Did she draw on that turn? I didn't think she did, but I guess she broke the gold. Here's Burn Up Shock. We'll shoot the Cell Sword. Go ahead and Flying High. Send a Path of Same Ends. What's sad is that we have not gotten to use our Tunic all game. Which isn't, like, terribly surprising, but it would be nice to use it. Hopefully we draw a Flash Foot at some point. Same brain cell on that one. We get punished if she blocks with Kabuto. I'm just not, like, super expecting her to. I guess she could. I mean, this might be where I just Scorpio the Cell Sword and keep the Surge. Yeah, she has enough armor that I am not expecting the Surge to hit. And I just don't want this Cell Sword to live. So that's fine. She Kassai's here, I immediately get punished for having blocked with Grasp. Do we just take the 2? Blade Runner's fine. I'm very likely just going to face Purg here. Block with Quick Succession. And, should it be Quick Succession? So Quick Succession... Yeah, Quick Succession's a better block. Because Arc Lightning will give Snatch go again. Block with Rabble. See what we get out of Kassai. Going to take it on the chin. It's pretty good. Zyggy here is not super interesting, but we will send it as opposed to the snatch. Like, I'm happy to end on a snatch here. Yeah, I don't super understand the Kabuto here, but whatever. Search. High current currency. Maybe sending the snatch here is bad, just because she has the armor, but like sending Scorpio just gets Dynamo. This does give me the option to snatch Scorpio, not that I will, but I could. Now I'm definitely not snatching. Hey, we found Dashing Flashfoot. This is 3, and you're holding a Blade Runner. Well, I'm not blocking this. Oh, she wasn't holding a Blade Runner. Okay, cool. I'm really glad I didn't block that. Now what am I doing with my hand? Probably going Path, Tunic, Flashfoot, E-Strike, see what she does. Or Tunic, Flashfoot, we can snap it. Kind of depends on how she blocks. Like, it's an E-Strike for 7, it's lethal damage. The Flashfoot does not shoot her because it doesn't currently have Go Again, but it will get +1 when I snap it. Which is awesome, because it's going to let me do E-Strike, draw a card. Zyggy here is definitely not as good as if I had just gone E-Strike for 7, Go Again Scorpio, but it's going to get armor out of her. Just send it. I have 1 burn up left in the deck. We got him. Why AB0? It's a great question for our Kassai opponent. I mean, her deck doesn't have very many blues in it, so like it's not like she's super excited about blocking or about pitching, but you know, generally AB0 into Runeblade is not super good. Maybe we just block like this, and we get to do a little rabble into Stormstrike with Current Funnel behind it. That actually isn't true. We're going to go rabble. We're going to go Scar, Current Funnel into Grasp, rabble, Stormstrike. Because our Kassai is AB0, so like Grasp is actually a win con. I see. You also have value. Have a Stormstrike. How would you like to block my Stormstrike? That is representing 5 damage currently. Yeah, that works for me. Hit and run here. So this is just representing 2. I'm not blocking this one. Block the next thing. Blade Flurry's pretty good. I think we just block 3. So she could have... Most she could have is second swing, which I guess kills me. Oh, I guess that's true. If we block 6, I stay at 3. I go quick succession, fry, scar for a scar. Can I win if I don't take the chance? Because if I get to go quick succession, rush, fry, scar, that's much better. Let's take the chance. If she has +3, then I die. What's the point of Storm Strike in the list? Just cash out extra tunics? Yes. That's exactly right. I'm in with Rush of Power for 5, representing great on hit and also 5. I do wish I was at lower life so that this scar would get go again. Gambling times. It wasn't a reaction. We know this. Sigil of Solace. Okay. And then we'll come in with Scar. Sadly, no go again. But she still needs to find a way to kill us on 2 cards. Unsheathed is a good way to start. I think she might just get us here. I think unfortunately we were just a little not good enough. Good game. Was it a good start, Ian? What are you talking about? We died. We had her on 2 cards and she had gold. This was in no way a good start. All right, so flying high there, not looking great. Not doing what we need it to do. Not better than quick succession. Against Zyggy, we can take that. This is all good into Zyggy. We just bring in Press and Exude. Oh, good start for her killing you. Yeah, for sure. And we had some clunky draws, but like that's the problem with running Skizzik in your deck is sometimes you play Skizzik, sometimes you draw it and you just play it. Not having the go again on Scar was bad. Like, these things happen. That is the downside of playing Aurora at times, is that you have to play cards like Scar for a Scar. Again, you have to play cards like Scar for a Scar. So we just go pitch into pass. Please show me an aura and I'll attack you. Ow. Strategically turning on my Scar for a Scar. We're so up. This hand is pretty okay. And just attack. So we get to go quick succession, Scar, Surge, Path, Arsenal, and Exude, send Scorpio. Straight go again seems fine. I don't think I'm trying to face Purg right now. We'll see what the follow-up is, but you hit, we both get Ponders. I think that's fine, considering what I'm going to do. Alternatively, I just make this block, and you don't get a Ponder, and I still just send my hand. All right, yeah, that's better. I didn't even realize this card saw play. All right, quick succession. Send the Scar first, because it will have go again and does not consume quick. I don't believe I'm looking to Arsenal Lightning Surge here. I think I'm just sending this hand. If she wants to pitch to stop this go again, I'm fine with it. This is still... I guess this is only attacking for 3 if she pitches. I feel like that's okay, though. I get a card. Yeah, that's fine. Get a spec man away from her. I don't mind that. Okay. Please take a look at my hand that sucks. One of my least favorite cards available to Illusionist. The classic 2-card 9, let me fuck your hand. Because that's definitely a thing that they should be allowed to do. I'm going to block with the Flash Foot there. That might be wrong. It could be that I was supposed to keep the Flash Foot and just arsenal it. Because my Tunic is up, and it's the best card in my deck. But, let's see. I see a Flying High and a Nimby, so maybe we're cooking? I sure did miss Aurora. Enigma. I sure am sad that Enigma left, and thank God that we can see excellent cards like Essence of Ancestry Body come back into effect. Go ahead and send the Rush of Power here. I am intending to play Nimby. I mean, I guess I could Tunic Grasp and threaten the ward, force her to do something. You miss Enigma? Enigma's this is such a terrible deck. Let's go ahead and send the Nimby here. This is prevented, that's fine. I'm going to Arsenal the Jackby Nimble. I think I'm more likely to find attacks rather than non-attacks in case I need to face Purg. An E-Strike for go again. What are the chances? So this line is going to be Nimbleism, Jackby Quick, Banish it. Probably play Burn Up first, so Burn Up Shock. Jackby Quick, or Nimbleism, Jackby Quick, Banish. We can go Nimby, find a Nimbleism, snap it, E-Strike. Playing Warrior through 4/5 of Enigma's Tenture without having Jagged Edge was pure pain. I truly do hate Illusionist so much of the time. Like, this is fun hero. Fun, flavorful Lightning Illusionist. Have we seen a Lightning card? No. I found 3 Surge way more consistent than any amount of Scar. Surge getting hit by Suck and turning on Sword is super relevant. This is true. I've had good success with Quick Suck into Scar for a Scar having go again because I'm at lower life. And then being able to take advantage of everything. But I get it, for sure. Like, Zyggy is fun. This deck is weird. Is this deck weird? This deck is just playing the good illusionist cards. With all of the D-ranks. This is literally Enigma. This deck is just Enigma. Coming with E-Strike buff power. Let's see how much equipment I get. Surely she's holding ward this time. Except that her ward blocks 3 because it's literally Enigma. Did we see a Lightning Illusionist card? Oh, we did see the Duality. That's true. We saw Duality earlier. Waiting for Miragai to come out. Thank God she hasn't transcended yet. Ziggy's cringe. Enigma had way prettier cards and didn't have to buy $80 Gone in a Flashes. Do we know that this Ziggy is bought $80 Gone in a Flashes? Because they're playing the wrong boots. Hey, we did it. We connected. We did a good turn. This deck is Enigma. This deck is literally Enigma. I believe I'm taking 5. I go Flying High, E-Strike, bottom press to draw a card, Rabble. Essence of Ancestry cannot be flickered. Thank God. I'm in with Flying High. Maybe we go E-Strike, bottom the Rabble, because I am trying to clear this Coalescence off the board. So Rabble does more damage than E-Strike does, or than Lightning Press does, but it has the... She's playing D-Reacts. Alright, never didn't have it. Over at Can't go Somersault plus Phantasmaclasm, and that is terrifying. Maybe we'll see it this game. Alright, we got a Crown EP. Crown EP plus D-React? Oh, no. Okay, great. Have a Rabble. Rabble showing Rabble. You think here I don't know if I'm pressing this. Because this deck should be playing Command and Conquer. Let's just press it. Let's just get this out of my hand. So I don't have to worry about the threat of CNC. Imagine if I could Tunic Starfall. Alright, I get to face perg this, kind of no matter what she does. She should take the burn up and leave me with the Nimblism so that I have to block with a Nimblism and can't Nimby for it. Face Perg, Flash Foot, Burn Up is the better block. Taking the Rabble is pretty good. I wonder then if I just take the 9 so that I can Serenade, Tunic, Flashfoot. And go Nimblism, Tunic, Serenade, Flashfoot for 7. This man thinks it's actually Enigma. This is actually Enigma. I have not seen any cards that would lead... Oh, you don't have Tunic up. I've not seen any cards to indicate that this is not just Enigma. So this puts me to 7. We go Serenade, Nimblism, Tunic, Flashfoot. Probably save the burn up. I think that's fine. I think that is what I'm supposed to do this turn. And I don't need to burn up Shock here. Embodiment Skizik. Tunic, Flash Foot for 1 arcane and 7 physical. And we're really just, I mean, we really want to connect so that the Skizzik has go again. We are taxing her ability to stop me. I also get to hold the shock in case it's not Enigma, you're right, in case they drop a ward to try to deal with any of the damage. Alright, well we just get to now follow up for 5 damage threatening 6. This is why we play Flash Foot. This is why everyone who's like, why do we play Tunic? What if we just didn't play Tunic and we played Carapace and we cut Flash Foot? It's because Flash Foot is the best card in the deck. It's because no one respects Flash Foot. A Goblin Engineer asks, hello, are you alright with people coming up to you at paper events and saying hi? I know some people don't like it and just wanted to check for Vegas. I strongly encourage you to come up and say hi to me. I love meeting people at these events. My only stipulation is if it looks like I am sprinting to the bathroom in between rounds, don't say anything. Please don't. Please let me use the bathroom in peace. Alright, maybe I was supposed to play the Burn Up Shock here. Ooh, I just get a Tunic for me. That's rude. This is not lethal damage. Alright, well she would have been able... This has got to be better than getting hit by the thing. Alright, she would have been able to stop the Burn Up Shock. So we can make this block with, like, these two. And then get to do Arc Lightning. Do we have a Nimblism left? We don't. This is our last one. I'll exclusively hassle you on the sprint to the bathroom. That's the price of playing Jarl. That's so true. Also make this block. Or we make this block. I don't draw a card. We do Burn Up Shock, Arc Lightning, Pitch Nimblism, Flash It. That's not good. Make this block, draw a new card, and we're looking for like an attack. If whatever our attack that we draw has go again, we're pretty far up. We get to do Arc Lightning, Pitch to Grasp, Burn Up Shock, Attack Scorpio. We're looking for like a Fry maybe. I do wish this Nimby was better in this situation. We could also just shock them and yeah, not have to worry about any of it. That's probably, you know what? That's actually the better play here. Let's give Tunic and Grasp. Take 4, go to 3. I'm just thinking like, do I need to worry about dying to Arcane? I'm going to make this block because I'm worried about dying to Arcane. Rush of Power here is pretty good. So we're going to go Arc Lightning, Pitch to Grasp, Rush of Power, Scorpio. Sit on the Burn Up Shock. We still have 1 in the deck, so we are capable of doing 2 Arcane at instant speed. And I think if we play the Burn Up Shock first, representing Scorpio, we are going to get the quick dodge. And I don't super want that. Let's go Arc Lightning. Hey, there's a space dust. Pitch to grasp. Send rush of power. Burn up is +2 arcane. Well, so not really. So the problem with burn up shock is if we meld it, it takes the go again from arc lightning, which means we can't give it to rush of power, and we don't have snap, so I need rush to have go again from arc lightning. So I either have to play the burn up shock first, and I only get 1 arcane from it, or I play the burn up shock second, and rush doesn't have go again. What I'm kind of thinking we're going to get from the Zyggy is card from hand, pitch to quick dodge. And then quick dodge the Scorpio as well. What we could do, depending on what they pitch, is then close chain, play burn up shock, meld it, and we get our 2 arcane. We don't Scorpio. But like, I mean, at the same time, if they like pitch a red to quick dodge, I'm gonna just Scorpio. Like, give me another card. Okay, there we go. Like, surely you're not taking this damage. So at this point, if we close chain burn up shock, we're only pushing 1. I mean, I'll just Scorpio here so that they can't like flash in a space dust, because I like tried to save time in the round by not forcing them to quick dodge me. Hey, this hand does stuff. Spec-Man pass, we're so in. Hey, you're not Enigma after all. Holy shit. I cannot shock this because they have 1 floating. So we get to do Arc Lightning, Skizzic, Closed Chain, Skyward Serenade for Embodiment Skizzic. I guess Arc Lightning, Skizzic, Closed Chain, Burn Up Shock, Meld, Skyward Serenade, Embodiment Skizzic, Flowing Storm Strike. Let me just make sure that I have a Skizzic in my deck. I do. So we play Arc Lightning. And we say, please die this turn. I no longer wish to play this game with you. Nice spec, man. Hell yeah. Enigma would have sent 8 there. Enigma would have been a lot cooler than you. I need to burn up after the Skizzic so that it doesn't take the go again. They do seem dead. If I was a gambling man, I would gamble that they are dead. Pew pew. That's a sink below. We put them to 1, and we say, show me that you have another D-React. Show me that you are capable of blocking 4. You are not, and you are dead. We have done it. We beat Enigma. These turns were kind of hot. Alright, let's take a look at this Enigma deck and see. So we have, okay, a few more Lightning Illusionist cards. Those are some Lightning Illusionist cards. So within this deck, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Lightning Illusionist cards. Excellent. And we were going to, Jesus, we were going to draw a bad hand of cards. Grasp, Rabble, Current Funnel, Pass. Arsenal, Current Funnel. The hand we would have drawn after would have been kind of cool. But this was going to be a stinker. I'm a little surprised they aren't on Discharge. They have current funnel, or Somersault. They have current funnels, clear consciences, Enigma Chimeras. We saw the Phantasmaclasms. I don't know. I feel like they should be on Somersault. At least like 2 of them. Dissolve Reality is a weird one with a clunky deck. It's Enigma, because that's what Enigma did. It's literally Enigma. I keep telling you all this, and you don't want to believe me. Which I understand, honestly. I also don't want to believe that she's back. We go first. Okay. I'm going to ask my opponent, if I sit down against a Pleiades across the table, I'm going to ask my opponent, are you trying to fatigue me? And if she says yes, then there's a hello, good luck, have fun? What the fuck? Literally power creeping, good luck, have fun? This is ridiculous. The last time I played a Pleiades, she was Aura Pleiades, and I was sad that I boarded for fatigue. So this time I'm going to board for Aura Pleiades and be sad that it's fatigue. Sorry, no, the other way. Last time I boarded like it was fatigue and it was Aura, so this time I'm boarding like it's Aura and it'll be fatigue. And then I'll be sad. Which means we're putting in second strikes. That's my concession to this being fatigue. This looks like it's fatigue. I think we just pass, right? Just Arsenal Press. If she was AB0, I would say we go. But as it is, it's like Path, Pitch, Snatch, Press. Let's send a little bit. Alright, well now I'm a lot less likely to press. It kind of depends on how she's blocking. Lol. Alright, well... Great. Alright, so we get punished for doing that. Okay, fun. It's okay, we're just strategically turning on our scars with this quick succession that doesn't work. Alright, the more I play, the more I'm thinking, what if Scar was just Lightning Surge all of the time? This is fine. One group gone, no tempo loss. Yeah, I'm still worried about the deck damage. So let's do Burn Up Shock. See how she wants to address it. Oh, my opponent would like to enable chat. Let's see how this goes. Opponent is typing. Big fan, I'm experiencing lag, so if I take a second, sorry. No problem, and thank you. Shoot, they're a fan. That means I'm not allowed to be rude to them because they're fatiguing me. Let's send a Scar for a Scar. And I guess the other thing with Scar too, where I'm like, ugh, is that I do not get the benefit of being able to Scorpio here. I'm going to press this so that if they do have the D-React, then they are losing value on it. I'm more interested in hitting the Burn Up than I am hitting the Snatch. Because if I send the Snatch and they could just block 6. And then I'm sad. Or like block with Gauntlets because they sniff out the press. Big fan of that small ventilator. Nicola, shut the fuck up. No, that's hilarious. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. You wouldn't get this from Aggro Blaze. You wouldn't get Zach telling you to shut the fuck up when you make an awesome joke. Aha. Please think that I'm pressing you. Please be nervous about it. We take these. Ooh, a Command and Conquer. Big fan turning on stream now. No, I'm playing an aggro deck, so surely it's fine. We get to go. We're pitching Jack Be Nimble, Tunic into Grasp, Quick Succession, Lightning Surge, looking for Second Strike, and then Scorpio, Arsenal, Exude. I believe that is better. It is sad that I cannot use this Jack Be Nimble right now, but we're fine. And I really don't want to Arsenal it. Tunic, Grasp. Our opponent's Tunic is not up, so this is not an easy AV1. We also get to Surge for 5, so if they don't have a D-React, they don't get an easy 3 block plus Rampart to cover the Surge. If they stop all of this damage, then my line is just Scorpio. Like, I'm not going to send a Second Strike for 3 or an Exude for 4. I want the Exude to line up with something. They're at higher life, so they can't Skull Cap. Oh, I guess they could Skull Cap me here. I'm assuming that's wrong? Okay. Like, I could Quick Succession here. I just think that's wrong for me to do. Or I could, like, Exude Snap and get my Quick Succession value, but I think that's wrong when I can just send Scorpio and say, how would you like to address my weapon? I mean, if they're attempting to fatigue me, I do need to maximize weapon swings. It's Arsenal Exude, I think. This hand gets to do... I can burn up Shock myself to turn on the Second Strike. Exude, Snap, Second Strike, Fry, Scorpio, Arsenal, Skizzic. Seems fine. Have to turn on manual targeting for this. Now I can turn off manual targeting. You can target yourself? Yeah. It's neat. Sending Exude here. I have Quick Succession, Arc Lightnings, Flying Highs. I don't feel terrible arsenaling this Skizzic. Also kind of depends on what their blocks look like. If they Iron Grip me, I just discard Skizzic. Need to play a Dio, want to see Jack steal some items. We'll Snap here. Come in with the Second Strike next. They did block with a CNC, so they are allowed to play D-Reacts this chain lane, or this combat chain. Scorpio gets blocked by Rampart, Tunic. But we have Gauntlets already, so like there is a world where they put 2 cards from hand in front of this, card from hand in front of Fry, and they would just send Skizzic and it hits. Or they go Rampart, Tunic here, and I send Scorpio at the end. It's like at a higher life total, Skullcap doesn't block. We... Alright, come in with Fry. Yeah, the nice thing about playing Aurora is that we are at a lower life total because our hero is not as good. Come with Scorpio, see if they want to use the Rampart Tunic. It's fine if they do. Like, the Scorpio for me is free to attack with, and this is just getting their Tunic out of the way, so it's going to make a being in the future worse. It's going to make Rampart worse. So am I getting CNC'd? Interesting. Could you not have to be continued something? This hand sucks. We're just on block with, I guess, Rush of Power, E-Strike, Bottom, Snatch, Send Skizzic, Arsenal, Exude. Would be cool is if my deck worked. That would be neat, and I would like it if it did that. Instead of doing what it's doing now, which is not working. Like, it has a bunch of cards in it that give go again. So what if I could draw one of them? Have a Skizzic. Have the worst card in my deck to draw. And then we just get Titan's Fisted. Well, this hand almost does something. I mean, this hand does, like, cool things. It's just like, oh, well, now is when. Now we get the Flying High. I think we are on Burn Up Shock, Current Funnel, Exude Confidence, Path of Same Ends with Tunic available, Scorpio Arsenal Flying High. What's up, bros? How are we doing? We're doing all right. We're trying to get through this Fatiguities. All right, this time I am shooting you. We consume the to be continued, possibly. Current Funnel. We have Tunic to pay for Path of Same Ends if we need it. You get a Toughness, that's fine. It doesn't help you this turn. Have an Exude. Can also, like, make the Exude 6 if I need to by pitching into everything, but I think I just get more value by sending Path. Yeah, definitely with a Righteous Cleansing on the table. We're not getting through that. Have a Path of Same Ends. Problem is, this is burn up number 3, and we really wanted these to connect. We've had some clunkers. But this game is not going as poorly as I thought it would. Like, we are doing damage. We're threatening hits. Like, we are definitely doing things, which means that the anti-fatigue strategy is working pretty well. Just because it means that we, like, do have the option to just kill them before we would run out of cards. And we'll see. Maybe I'm just coping. We get to go Skyward Serenade, Embodiment Skizzic. Or sorry, Skyward Serenade for +1 Skizzic. Current Funnel for 3. I think we maybe Tunic here? Flying high not being quick succession is looking pretty bad right now. Go ahead and grasp away a flying high, and we'll just maximize some damage here. Keep a flying high in the deck. Skizzik buff. Current funnel. It's 3. I don't think this super matters. She gives me a 3 block on 3 or a 3 block on 2. We got a 3 block either way. I guess this does mean that if she's going to Rampart, she takes 2 instead of 1, which looks a little better. We're just keeping our flying high in arsenal. I did have a thought about not using Tunic. Fiddler's Green. The classic. Now we Skizzik, which will get the go again from the current funnel. We'll come in with Rabble and then Sword. Showing quick succession here isn't great. Push R1. Scorpio gets covered by Rampart. The Mydak loves Pleiades. Why? Do you love being boring? Let's go flying high. We're just gonna maximize damage here. Play the Nimby, search, find a Nimblism, look into Arsenal quick succession. Surely you didn't need to up on a pedestal this. Now I think we're just discarding the Lightning Press. And I guess I'll see what's on top of my deck. Yeah, we'll just discard Press here. It's the turn we did the thing. We immediately get punished. We immediately get blown out by one of the fairest cards in Flesh and Blood that definitely allows for skill expression. And isn't just, is it lucky? There are a lot of decisions. I'm seeing them, yeah. Like blocking with Test of Iron Grip and then definitely controlling whether you win or lose the clash is like, that's skill expression. Pitching a blue to send Titan's Fist, that's skill expression. There's a lot of it. For sure. I'm definitely seeing it. Coming with Rush here. We'd really love to hit. The Fry also gets go again. Also has go again and gets the +1. If our opponent's giving us 2 cards from hand, we feel pretty good about their inability to stop 5 and hopefully 4 as well. If we hit at all, I'm just sending the second strikes. Looking unlikely that we win this game. Because of the Fiddler's Greens as well. Which, yeah, this is just, if we had boarded the combo equipment, we'd probably be doing a little better. If we had connected with one more of those burn-ups. It's not Miller's any longer too skillful, truly. Do I win clashes or not? Like, wow, this is the skill expression for sure. She activated her hero power. Tough Smash Up shows me a Nimblism. I know, I said I wasn't going to be rude to my opponents. Alright, we'll come in with a second strike here. That's an int, though. I mean, her plan into me is just block everything. And recur with in-class remembrance. So, like, Mydak, I hear what you're telling me, but you're not going to convince me that Pleiades in this matchup is skill expressive. I'm sure in other matchups, sure. But when you just get in-class Remembrance and say, well, I'm going to block everything, you're not doing a lot to convince me. All right, so we are... I think that argument is a bit disingenuous. You can dumb down a lot of decks to look at this deck doing X thing over and over, so skilled. This deck takes a lot of macro and takes skill to pilot to 100%. To be fair, no deck is truly skill expressive into redline aggro. You will never get the opportunity to express skill into Aurora Legacy of Tempest. Because Aurora doesn't do anything that allows you to be skill expressive. Does this do anything? Your card defends this. Okay. Hey, we want to clash. Holy shit. We're so up. Tunic. Activate, rush. Let's press it as well. We'll just convert the hand. We'll make a flow, maybe. We did it. We're so back. Jesus, these hands. Oh, you're gonna turn on my scar for a scar. Wow, we're so up. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm taking this, right? Take 7, go to 16. Scar is online. I can actually pitch to Aurora. We've been drawing some real clunky hands this game. It attacks a hero you have less life if you've been cheered this turn. How did you get cheered? When this attacks a hero, if you have less life than them, the crowd cheers you. If you've been cheered this turn. How did you get cheered? You were at higher life. You like Nimby with a blue Nimblism for Dread Scythe? I mean, I'm not... I don't know. I feel like I'd have to play a lot of blues. Am I wrong? Am I misunderstanding Cries of Encore? Oh, never mind. Never mind, LMAO. No, I'm just dumb. Okay. Got it. Well, that's pretty bad. I don't think that means I was supposed to take a different line. Like, I don't think I was supposed to block there. It is unfortunate. I mean, I guess I could have done, like, I had my toughness, so I could have blocked with Face Pro. That just seems bad. What just happened to me? We clashed with Clash of Bravado. Oh, I get to destroy your thing. That's cool. And I'm showing Flowing Storm Strike on top. Okay. So I think I want to... activate Aurora. Send the Nimby. Find a Nimblism. Let's just send our 6. Yeah, you block here. Makes sense. Okay. Is there a world where we just pass? Arc Lightning, Pitch Skizzik to Flashfoot, Serenade Skizzik. Problem is she has stuff in her deck. Do you think the game needs block hate cards yet? Kind of tired of everything slow, just playing Fiddlers everywhere? I don't think so. I don't know how you stop Fiddler's Green, besides just banning it. She doesn't have any CNCs. It's really just like she sends a bunch of damage. This line is Arc Lightning, Pitch Skizzik, Flashfoot, Serenade, Skizzik, Scorpio. We will just pass here. Alright, this is my last Skizzik, so that is of note. Take our 4. Opponent says, appreciate you playing into me. I'm trying to learn this deck, and a lot of wins I'm getting, I think, are cases where people don't know what they're doing. Good to play against someone who punishes me on bad play. I'm also curious to see how Aurora does into Fatigue without special tech. Alright, let's take our 4. Double Sigil. Jesus Christ. Alright, so we get to Arc Lightning. Arc Lightning, Tunic, Flashfoot. Got a lot of Aurora at my local, so it's something I'm trying to figure out how to play against. I don't mind Fiddlers. If you ever take an off turn, it's a horrendous card to strand in most decks' hands. I'm wondering if we send Snatch here. Because I will need to close the chain. We send Snatch. You have... We haven't seen a Fate yet, so I wonder if she has... Oh, there's Shelters, so there should be 2 Shelters left in the deck. I guess we could send Skizzik. I think we do send the Skizzik first. I kind of need this Flashfoot to come in on 5. Am I going to Las Vegas? I am. Because the Serenade is going to give this +1 and Embodiment. So it is coming in for 5, which will make it harder for her to block, which I'm then hoping I get to come in with, like, Snatch. So let's do... Skizzik first. Skizzik for 4, Close Chain, Embodiment +1, Tunic, Flashfoot. The punish here is Test, but I kind of can't get around it. And if it is Test, I discard Snatch. I'm going to Las Vegas, Phoenix. Excited to be there. I'll be playing Jarl in the Pro Tour, and then also Jarl in the Calling, and then side events on Saturday instead of Sage. Fiddlers is nice when you can use the 1 block well, but it can lead to really awkward hands in RKO. I prefer not to play it personally, but if you can block like Scorpio and gain 3 life, that's nice. Yeah, it's good against... I mean, the primary uses is Assassin, getting to block the dagger for 1 and gain 3 life. It just, yeah, then also has utility into other decks, like getting to block the Scorpio is really good. Dig into my Flying High. The big, like... I don't know if I'd say punish, is Like, the bad thing about Fiddlers is you could just run it into everything. It's a 0 for 4. Like, you just get 4 by blocking with it. Embodiment buff. Just make sure that I do not have any Skizzics left. Like, you just block with it and it's 4 value. So you end up cutting it if you don't have space in your deck, but if you're trying to do anything remotely defensive, you just play Fiddlers and it's free. It's a free above rate block. Do you feel Syndra with Jarl? It can be difficult, but I think for the most part, it's pretty manageable. I think I just get Tunic covers the 1, and then 2 3 blocks covers the 5. It's Power Crept, Sigil of Solace. Like, it doesn't convert as easily as Sigil. Like, she gained 6 off of Sigil of Solace without having to put a card, you know, having to block. But yeah, it's you know, I could see a world where they ban it. Just because it is, like, very good kind of for free. With her holding a card, I feel like I'm not supposed to snatch here. Just bank the embodiment and send Scorpio. As even if this is just a 3 block, then it's 3 block Rampart Tunic. Covers the 4. Which sucks, but, like, that's what fatigue does. Oof, these Serenades really did not line up well, did they? So we do what? Flying High, Snatch. I need this Rush to line up with the Scorpio, so I need to not break the chain. I guess we do Grasp. Rush for 1 Arcane, 4 go again. Into Current Funnel, Snatch, Scorpio. Arsenal Flying High. We are running out of steam. I am going to lose this game. Which is not surprising to me. It's just, you know. Oh. I guess I can't just run at a Pleiades. Which, like, I kind of knew that. I feel like Pleiades and Huntsman are just, like, Fatiguides. Fatiguides and Huntsman are just auto losses for Aurora, the way that I've built her. But it's good to know that. It's good to have seen that in action. Feels very much like Sage Briar versus Terra or Oldhim. You really win by lining up your burn-up shocks, but even then, like, I hit with 2 burn-up shocks. Let's say that she's at 16. I still die. She just blocks everything. I don't have enough damage in my deck to win this game. I didn't mean to pay 2. Can I go back? Sure. TBH, I'm just going through the motions. I can't kill you. I do not have the damage in my deck. Coach is just trying to make sure I'm not doing bad plays the whole time, sure. I don't mind playing out the game. It'll take longer than I want to spend, but if nothing else, we've learned that Flying High kind of feels like shit. This is kind of just a bad card. And yeah, Scars should probably just be Lightning Surge. I think our draws didn't super line up well this game, but even so. Like, we had some awkward turns, yeah, but we're 20 life down, or we're 8 life down. She's at 20. We have 16 cards in our deck. We have no burn-up shocks. We have no presses left. Like, there's no way. We have no way to actually finish this game. Face Purgatory isn't even good anymore because I'm giving up 2 cards. What does this hand do? Flying High is something I was testing for Nimby, so definitively the answer, for those of you who got baited by the question in the title, is Nimby good in Aurora? The answer, or is Flying High good in Aurora? The answer is no. The answer is, it is not. As the Nimby package, unimpressive so far. Nimbalism has felt great. Nimby has felt pretty subpar. Oh, I guess I should not do this. I should do this bottom Flying High, I guess. Dang, I left for 30 minutes and we're still here. France, it's going poorly. This game is not going well. I'll just play out the hand, but like, it's not good. She still has an Iron Grip in her deck. Hey, there it is. Oh, good, on our Arc Lightning turn. Have a quick succession. Send Rabble for 4? Whatever. This game is lost. We're just going through the motions. Storm Strike for 5. Come in with Scorpio. Should be the most 1% you win against Fatigue Pleiades. That's what I'm thinking, Taylor. She just takes the 2. I mean, I guess putting me in like Titan's Fist range is relevant. Alright. How can I possibly play around Iron Grip? I think I can't. It's like Arc Lightning, Tunic, Flashfoot. She Iron Grips me. I discard E-Strike. Go Arc Lightning, pitch to Grasp, Tunic. Or I guess it's Arc Lightning, Tunic, Flashfoot. She stops the damage. Iron Grips me. We go Aurora, pitch these 2. No, that, shoot. We're to the start of this turn. Sorry. Yeah, it's Arc Lightning. Okay, we're not going to do the Aurora thing. Because I want to threaten the Arcane. Make her have to work for the one-off Flashfoot. Because this will threaten the embodiment, which is fine. The problem is that she still has a Sigil and a Fiddlers in her deck, so she's actually at 20. She still has Heart of Find All. Not that I'm going to drop her below me unless she chooses to go that far, but there's no way. We would need Scythe to have anything happening. Unlucky, honestly. I can't believe we lost that. I do not have any Nimbalisms left. Nimby's just 3. Woo. Exciting gameplay. Ugh. Problem is she still has damage in her deck, so I can't even just pass here and set up. This is not good. Well, we can do this. We can ask her questions. We do get to, you know, send a Scorpio in here. Activate path. Do NIMBY, send Scorpio. She still has her tunic up. Ooh, maybe I get hammered and I get to keep a 5-card hand that has a bunch of non-attacks in it because that's how my pitch deck worked out. A grasp, I guess. Arc Lightning, Grasp, Exude, Close Chain, Flying High, Snatch. Somehow try to find the damage that doesn't exist in our deck. That's definitely a defense reaction in Arsenal. So we could go Flying High, Exude, Pitch to Aurora, Snatch. Have the Arc Lightning for next turn when we find our Flashfoot and Tunic together. Go for one final push before we die. Clash with the attacking hero. We lose. How surprising. Activate our hero. Come in with Snatch. We should have Fry on top. That'd be pretty cool. Because then I could Scorpio this turn. Hey, look, it's the shelter from Arsenal that we knew was there. Whoa, that's so weird. Alright, this hand's pretty okay. This is our last push. This is Skyward Serenade? Yikes. Well, take our 3. Well, we die. It's Arc Lightning. Tunic. Flashfoot. She just gets to mitigate a bunch of damage. We hit. So now we do E-Strike draw because we have an embodiment. Find the Serenade, Close Chain, Pitch to Grasp, Fry Scorpio. And then end game with our NIMBY. We're so up. Hey, you know, we're gonna get her sub 10. This is probably Serenade or Sigilant Arsenal. But maybe we'll get her sub 10. Maybe we'll do it. Pew pew. In that case, I guess I still just do this? Here's a Fry. We're threatening 5 damage, and then you're just gonna Rampart Tunic my Scorpio. Wee. Yeah. Honestly, unlucky. Diggy's just helping you get value from rust counters. I don't have rust counters, though. Because I'm a good person. Damn. I failed to find. Please just kill me. Oh, shoot. I forgot to block. Oh, well. GG. Dang, we almost got there. I mean, 11.26 over a 20-turn game was like... Yeah, it was the Sigil of Solace. You know what? Thanks again for suffering through me, Ameo. My pleasure. Happy to see this matchup. Feels as awful as I thought it would. Taylor, if you're still here, do you think we can fat stack and get there? Like, if I'm playing Sigil of Suffering, she'd be at 2, technically 5. What a shit matchup. Experience for us all. Truly a game of all time. All right. Yikes. Thank you all for suffering through that. It was important to know that that matchup actually does suck the way that I thought it would. But is also like maybe winnable? Yeah, the clunky hands at the beginning were not good. Weirdly, they came together at the end, though. Kassai, we just do the 60. Hello, good luck, have fun. Yeah, we need some, for sure. I'm just like, I don't want to put in blues for Dread Scythe. Like, the Scorpio there is still fine. Just, yeah, how do we get over the top? I don't think, oh, I definitely don't think we make it. I mean, she had a Sigil of Solace and Arsenal, so she was definitely at 8. We just go... Hey, it's also AB0 with Kabuto. So strange. Grasp. Pitch these two. I want to enable chat. Sure. This doesn't matter. I don't think I'm going to see either of these. You mind if we restart? Sure. Opponent did mean to bring AB. I don't even know what you would pitch for a second, third cycle combo. Yeah, we'll re. We take that Kassai win, though. You check the stats, we got a win to Kassai. Beep, beep, beep. Confirm deck. I wonder if they meant to bring Null Rune, because that's why we just restarted, because they were AB0 meant to be AB1. Which, like, I think I have to not play Sigil of Suffering. Cool as this card is. Oh no, it's gloves. We're just gonna pitch the Arc Lightning. Arsenal Snatch, I guess? His hand kinda slaps. Burn Up Shock. What the fuck just happened? Burn Up Shock, Current Funnel. Burn Up Shock, Current Funnel, Nimby, Find Nimblism, Closed Chain, Nimblism, Snatch. Possibly Snap? Sigil has felt super mid without CLV. Yeah, I get it. I think I'm not blocking this. I wish I didn't have this. I wish the second Current Funnel was like a better card. That would be cool. Alright, Burn Up Shock. She does wear a lot of hats. Truly, Kassai is truly a deck of all time. I mean, the fact that she's on Tunic Gloves is, like, huge for pushing burn-ups. Alright, so I'm not going to Scorpio this turn. Have a current funnel. Another one. Let's find a Nimblism. Do I think Temp Kiss and Snuff Out are bad in Aurora? I think Temp Kiss is good, and I probably should be playing it. I don't think it's a 3 of in, like, Redline Aurora. I think it's probably a 2 of in certain matchups. I do think that Snuff Out is bad. Oh, she also fat stacked me, which I didn't notice. Flying High, Nimblism, Snatch. Here's 8. I'll just Arsenal the second strike if it doesn't hit. I want to play Sigil because it's cool. Like, Sigil of Suffering is just, it's a 0 for 5, potentially. But yeah, it's not good. It should just be Shelter. We just do the sad thing. Alright. Hey, this hand does stuff. This hand says, yeah, I agree. I consent to take this damage. I'm not happy about it, but I get to go Arc Lightning. I can do a few things. Because I can shoot myself with the Arc Lightning to turn on second strike, which means I go Quick Succession, Arc Lightning, shoot myself, Snatch, second strike, Path, Scorpio. I'm just taking a bunch of damage. And, like, trying to pivot at some point. I found Temp Kiss when I practice her helps me beat other aggro decks, but it feels really bad into Fatigue. It's definitely bad into Fatigue. And I can see where it would be good into other aggro decks. That's where I think I should be playing it. Of course she has a Fate Foreseen. Why wouldn't she have a D-React? Didn't she play one already? Oh, right, she banished it. Why wouldn't she have a D-React there? Come in with second strike, we get to come in with Path, we get to Scorpio. I mean, I'm pushing damage at least. Like, I'd be playing Temp Kiss into Kassai. Have a Path of Same Ends. I mean, that's fine. She tunics this, we go Tunic. Path, get my +1. Come in with a Scorpio. This was cool, like we caught up, which is nice. I can face Purg here, which I wonder if I'm supposed to, because this hand does Arc Lightning, E-Strike bottom, draw, Serenade. I think we just block 2. Kiss is good into anything that doesn't want to AB. I will happily accept your tribute of Blood Follows Blade. That can't be right, can it? You're gonna give me one of the best cards in your deck just to send 2, and then that can't be right. I mean, I accept. It's just like... Hey, Nimblism here. Pretty good. Oh my god, with the D reacts. Stop that. Closed chain, Nimblism. That's why I like Nimblism. Embodiment Skizzik. Like, Nimblism is just 4 on an Arc Lightning turn. Do I play 6 D reacts into Syndra? Yes. Yeah, so, and I should be on Shelter. It's Syndra and Marionette are where I'm playing 6 D reacts. And Dieta Carapace. Whee! I attack for 2 for free. Hello, we're catching up. Is my deck going to start bricking? It is. It is going to start bricking. What's on top of my deck? Okay, quick succession on top means that Skizzik and Arsenal is looking pretty okay. Let's send a Rush of Power. I will use my snaps here. Give this +1 with an on hit, and we'll press it. Whee! She doesn't have Dynamo. Yeah, I agree. She should be saving Dynamo for Scorpio. This hand is a hand of cards. I mean, it does stuff. I guess I could also face Purg here. Yeah, Tasha, I don't know. This does not currently have Go Again. So I think I'm supposed to let it hit. Like, if she Blade Runners this, then I'm way more excited about face Purging the Saber. She gets a gold here, but like, whatever. I don't love that that's happening, but... Alternatively, I just take... Okay. I was gonna say, alternatively, I just take damage. So I can send this hand, but like, oh, alright. So we go Quick Succession, Skizzik, Rabble, E-Strike, Go Again, because it will get +1 from the Quick Succession into... I guess we'll see what's on top of my deck. Scar. Okay, so we're on E-Strike, Go Again into Scorpio, because she keeps not doing Dynamo. Which, like, great. He really thought I was going to block with an attack action? Little do they know, I don't want to block. I have 0 interest in blocking. Send for Go Again, because I get +1 and I get to Scorpio. And I don't want to scar my arsenal. Have a Scorpio. Alright, surely my next hand converts, even though I know that I have a Scar for a Scar. And I don't have Snapdragons. Surely we're fine. We're not fine. In a Tunic AB? Okay. You're gonna Kassai here? But this one I do want to block. Block with Scar. I guess we go E-Strike, Go Again, Nimby, find a Nimblism. Oh shit, never mind. I guess we block with Nimby. And we go E-Strike 7, Arsenal, Flashfoot. We have a Flying High, a Quick Succession, and Arc Lightning. And we're definitely blocking with... Oh, never mind. I forgot that Saber has text. Block like that. Block 3 here. Iron Song Response. Sure. So we can either go E-Strike 7, Arsenal, Flashfoot, have Tunic for when we draw Go Again, or just 9, E-Strike 5, Scar. We have 2 burn-ups left in the deck. Yeah, I think I like just 7. We did bottom and arc lightning early, so we're just pitch stacking, you know? For when we get that far into the game. For when we second cycle this. I'm just gonna have go again for Flashfoot, trust. I don't know why none of you are trusting, that we'll just have it. And an Arsenal against an Aurora mid-game is insanity. Yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised they're playing it at all. But yeah, like, if my hand converted there, I'm just not blocking. I don't know, kind of worked out. We're slowing down. Like, we had a great series of turns. We're up 14. Like, things were going well. And now we're in a weird spot. Give me Tunic here feels great, because, like, I'm not nearly as far ahead as you think I am. Suddenly having a card in Arsenal feels terrible. What is happening to me? This is 9 go again. And you get a gold and 2 coppers? You get a gold and 1 copper. And then you hot streak me for 3. And my hand goes Path, Storm Strike. I'm just not blocking. Could block with Rush here, save the 3. My hand is Path. Path, Tunic, Storm Strike. Yeah, this has got to be better than taking 3. Alright, send the Path. We're pitching Lightning Surge if they 81. We'll save the Tunic. If they just go 3-block Dynamo, I Tunic this 100%. Wee. I make a flow. My hero has text. What do I get to do with this? Thinking. I get to go Burn Up Shock, Path. Burn Up Shock, see how she pitches. I guess I could also just go pitch to Aurora, pitch Path for Flashfoot. Yeah, that's got to be better. Okay. Opponent says, apologies if I'm a bit slow on some plays, learned Kassai for the first time. She doesn't mean that. She's actually a pro Kassai player. And this is highly representative of my personal skill as a player. The fact that I'm keeping up with her, you know? Yeah, so we're making this play so that it's awkward for her to block. And then I'm going to Arsenal this Burn Up Shock. And then I'm going to shoot her with it. If this doesn't, I mean, this might just kill her. Okay, this just killed her. It's a 3-value shock, and you can't let them set something. So the reason I didn't shock her there, Iron Song into You was a crazy bad board. Shocked I got to play it out at all. That's what my chat said. The reason I didn't shock there to, like, get whatever this was I was expecting my hand to strip hers, Arsenal the burn up, and then kill her when she has no cards in hand. Like, I'll just end the game. Because I had another burn up shock in my deck. It wasn't coming up anytime soon, but we would have had it. And if I draw 2, then I can like definitely kill her. Probably go Tunic too early. I think you overestimated how well my deck converts. I had some crazy turns be mid-game, but I can still brick. So yeah, I agree on Tunic. If you brick, that's blood on her hands, and it could be... I mean, the thing, too, is, like, if she's overcommitting to the blood on her hands, if she taps out, I can still kill her. Using this deck doing crazy numbers. That's fair. GG. All right, well, I'm going to call it, because we're you know, encroaching on 4. This Kassai is insane for popping both goals like that. She's a new Kassai. I'm not going to give her too much grief for making a risky play that didn't pay off. So, you know, Aurora good. She's got good plays. The deck feels fine. Actually, I'm going to make these edits. Flying High felt terrible. We're not playing Flying High anymore. Card feels real bad. So we're putting Quick Successions back into the deck because they were just all around better. I'm still not sold on Scars being completely gone, but I am going to go up to 2 Lightning Surges. They just generally feel... I mean, they're just, like, actually better out of Arsenal. They're a lot better with 6 Quick Successions in the deck. I think it's still, like, something that I want to believe in. I still keep having... like decent turns with Scar. If you're lower life, you go Quick Succession Scar, now Scar is 0 for 5 go again, and it's like nuts. And you didn't consume the go again, so you then get to follow up with the Lightning Surge. We're gonna make this change because Sigil of Suffering is just... is much cooler than Shelter, but sadly it is not as good. And I'm sure to get Kiss into the board, I'm just cutting like... Helm of Might and Magic Shock Charmers and saying Spellcilio doesn't scare me. I will certainly just kill it. I think we need Ironweave Dominion combo for Fatigue. I think if there is a Redline Aurora list that can beat Fatigue, it surely involves using either Ironweave and Crown of Dominions. I think we are stuck with those. Carapace Omnivore just seems good into Marionette. We're bringing the D-React, so... yeah, we're probably just maybe boarding these and putting in 2 Temp Kisses. And those are coming in... it'd be like Scar and Jack Be Nimble would be the 2. Like Jack Be Nimble we do like in mid-range because we are more likely to find it when we have an Embolism. The game will go long enough that Jack Be Nimble can actually work, whereas in aggro games it won't. Maybe we leave Scar in and it's just a Lightning Surge that comes out for aggro games, aggro mirrors. This Temp Kiss is just going to be better than Surge, which is a little clunky in hand. Flowing Storm Strike is just kind of overperformed. It's a Tunic outlet. It lets you pitch extra cards. Having the Lightning Flow for some point in the game is always going to be nice. Like, having Lightning Flow has just won us games by being able to convert hands that didn't convert otherwise. I could even see playing 3, like, maybe cut a Lightning Surge and put in a Storm Strike, or cut the Scar and put in a Storm Strike. Storm Strike has been impressive. I don't know that I want to go up to 3 yet, but it has overperformed, as has Dashing Flashfoot. Well, thank you all for hanging out. This was the Friday Aurora stream. I will talk to you all after Vegas. I'm not going to stream on Monday because I got stuff to do before my flight on Tuesday. So if you are going to Vegas, please come up and say hi. The rule is always, if I am sprinting to the bathroom in between rounds, don't talk to me then. It's likely to happen because I'm playing Jarl, so my games will go long. But at any point, other point in the day, come up and say hi. If I'm talking with somebody, especially if they're wearing a Metal Fab jersey, fuck them. Just come up and say hi. I don't know. I'll talk to that guy later. I'll talk to you. I never get to talk to some of you. So please come up and say hi. Have fun in Vegas. I'm looking forward to it, regardless of how I do in the Pro Tour or the calling. It's just going to be fun. Like, vendors are great. Getting artist signatures is cool. Seeing people, especially it's a worldwide event. So, like, looking forward to seeing my friends from out of the country and hopefully seeing all of you. So I will be back sometime in the week of the 20th. I think Friday the 24th is when I'll be back and streaming. And we'll tell everything that happened in Vegas. So have fun this weekend, have fun next week, or just catch me in 2 weeks. And thank you all for watching. Until the next time I see you, take care.